Hey, interested in voice acting or want to give it a try? Well, Studio Silvergrove is currently looking for voice actors on 2 of their projects. The first one is a game called H&H Company, or Heaven and Hell Company if you will. H&H Company is a visual novel made by Studio Silvergrove, where the player is a new employee at the Heaven and Hell Enterprise. As a new angel, your afterlife starts today. Judge and maintain balance is your new job from now on until forever, at least until you've earned your own spot past the gates. Led by your new friend Lottie, your job is to judge all of those who wish to come past the grand pearly gates. Deductions will be given for mistakes, so be careful. You wouldn't want to be sent to the lower gates as soon as you arrive, right? Make sure to greet your coworkers, make sure they like you, and most importantly, don't get demoted. Good luck, Angel. This game is currently in its demo stages. If the project does not work out into a game, it will transfer into a film style made for YouTube. It may contain uncomfortable themes such as religious themes, gore, existential crisis, suggestive themes, romance, etc., and it's intended for 16 and up audiences. This project is also unpaid. It could possibly change if this were somehow to succeed and more is done, but this is not guaranteed. These auditions are for characters featured within the game, not the main character, since the one playing the game is the main character. Lottie and Juliet will have the most voice lines. Jasper and Lillian will have a decent amount of lines as supporting characters, and Rain will have the least amount as a background character. There's more to be added soon as the game progresses. Please be aware that if we like your audition, you may be asked to do additional lines before you are casted. The link will be in the description to the casting call for this project. This second project is going to be an animated gacha series. After an unfortunate event in which a girl, Eden, goes missing but suddenly returns after an accident, a group of friends notices extreme changes in her behavior, which becomes bizarre and worrying. And suddenly, Eden seems to be spending a lot of time with Kaya, someone who Eden had never favored before. Genesis is determined to get to the bottom of what happened to Eden, but it may be more complicated than she thought. The series is also intended for mature audiences, 16 and up, and includes themes of violence, gore, disappearances, possession, religious themes, as well as issues with self-worth and exploration of sexual identity, as well as crude language. Or swear words, if you will. This is an independent project and will be part 1 of 3. These characters have the chance of reoccurring in future parts, although they won't be the main focus. The characters in the terms of the story presence and lines they will have go in this order. Genesis will have the most, then Eden, then Kaya, then Jezza, then Amari, then Asuka, then Demi. Thank you for any and all auditions. The casting call for this project will also be linked in the description. If you're interested in any of these projects at all, you don't have to be an experienced voice actor. Also, all these roles are unpaid. We don't really have the budgeting to be paying anybody as we speak, but if we end up somehow succeeding in any of our projects, we will definitely have a paid project sometime in the future. And even if you haven't voice acted before, but you wanted to get into it, this might be your chance. Make sure to stop by the description on your way out and just take a look at the roles. And if one interests you, go ahead and submit a couple voice lines for us.